Heidi, it's time to go.
Heidi, it's time to go. But where will the journey take me? And how long before we have to leave again? Leaving a place again, not what I call my home. And Data was nice enough, but then, like me, she's just alone. She has a job to do, taking her to the city. She has a place, but there is no room for me.
Heidi, we must be going.
Out past the baker's shop, smell the delicious bread. The hammering cobbler never stops, or so the innkeep said. Past all the shops and stores, see all the smiling faces. This little town is full of places wonderful to see. They have their place, but where is a place for me? Past all the shops and stores, see all the smiling faces. This little town is full of places wonderful to see. They have their place, but where is a place for
Heidi, come here.
Data, please reconsider.
I appreciate your concern, Father, but I have no other choice.
But perhaps there is a family in Dorfley who could care for the child until you can find a more permanent home for her.
Oh, and who would pay for it? No, I couldn't just leave her with strangers. No, I think it'd be best if she were with family.
But don't you have any other family?
My father's the only other family she has.
But he has secluded himself up there for so long. Surely you don't think it would be wise to leave her in his care, even for a week?
I believe Heidi and my father deserves to get to know his only grandchild.
I can see you're only thinking of them.
Exactly. And it won't be long until I can find someone to, well, take care of her, of course. But for now, I must do what I must do.
Then go with God's blessing, Data.
Come along, Heidi. Say good day to Father Richter.
Good day, Father Richter. Thank you for showing me a church. It's a very pretty church.
Thank you, Heidi. And I hope you will come and see me again.
I will. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Birds have a nest in trees, holes for hiding, and in the church God has a house, but she, where is a place for hiding?
Stop rattling. We'll never make it before dark if we don't hurry.
But, Aunt Data, it's hot with all these on. Why do I have to wear them?
It's easier than carrying them. We'll rest when we get to grandmother's cottage.
When will that be?
Soon enough.
Who's there?
I'm Heidi.
Heidi?
Are you my grandmother?
Oh, when you're the oldest woman in the village, you're everyone's grandmother.
Good afternoon, grandmother. It's Data.
Data, what brings you up on the Om?
I am bringing Adelheide's child to stay with her grandfather.
You can't leave a small child with Jonas.
But he's her grandfather. He has to take her.
Dear Adelheid, come here so I can tell what you look like. Oh, you do look like your mother. My fingers tell me so.
Why don't you look with your eyes like other people?
Heidi!
It's all right, child. Deta, why don't you go out to the pump and get us some cool water to drink? Would you please? I use my fingers because my eyes don't see anymore.
Why not? The sun is shining, and it isn't dark.
No, Liebchen, the sun went out of my eyes long ago.
You mean you can't see anything? Not the sky or trees or flowers or poor grandmother?
It's all right, child. I've grown weary of seeing. Now my fingers and my ears and my heart tell me all I need to see. And right now, I see you.
How do you see with your heart?
Well, sometimes what we feel means more than what things are.
I'm scared.
But why?
I heard down in the village that the grandfather was a mean old man and he hates children.
Oh, child. Your grandfather will not harm you. He is sad and alone.
Like me.
Yes. But living with your grandfather might be good for both of you. Now with your heart you'll see what from your eyes was hiding. Look with your eyes, feel with your heart and see. Look at the grass so green, look at the clouds so white.
Flowers like this I've never seen, so beautiful and bright. Can I feel my mother near? Surely this must be heaven. I think that I could love it here if always I could be here in the space. God save a place for me.
Here you are.
Danke.
I can see that the sun will soon be setting. We must leave before it gets too dark to find the trail.
Tschüss, Heidi.
Good to see you again, Father. You're looking well. This is Adelheide's child. Heidi, this is your grandfather. Say hello. Father, I have just taken employment with a family that doesn't allow me to have Heidi. You must now take her. I have taken care of her for all these years and have done my duty towards her. Now she is your responsibility.
I told you when Adelheid died I couldn't take the child. Now take her back down that mountain and be gone with you. This lawn was no place for a child.
I'm not a child, I'm 8 years old.
I will return for her as soon as arrangements can be made. It may take a few months, so I trust that you will care for her. Her things are in the bag.
And Data, please don't leave me.
Nonsense. You'll be fine.
I will help you, Grandfather.
Every day there's lots to do, there's never time that's free. What can a mouse of a girl like you do to help a man like me? Can you feed the goats, clean their stalls? Can you even haul the hay? Can you make the cheese every day?
See the goats chop wood each day, can't light the fire, haul the hay, but since you ask what a girl can do, I can make a new friend every day.
Every day there's work to do, there's never time that's free. What can a mouse of a girl like you do to help a man like me? Can you pull a weed, can you plant a seed, can you make the bread and whey? Can you milk the goats and make the cheese every day?
Can't pull the weeds, can't make the bread, can't make the cheese, and like I said, can't feed the goats, chop wood each day, can't light the fire, haul the hay, but since you ask what a girl can do, I can bring you flowers every day.
Every day there's work to do, you look around and you can't see. What can a mouse of a girl like you do to help a man like me? Can you clean all the hogs and you even can you just sit still and not get in my way?
Can't call the herd, can't slop the hogs, but I'm good at hauling off the logs. Can't pull the weeds, can't make the bread, can't make the cheese, and like I said, can't feed the goats, chop wood each day, can't light the fire, haul the hay.
So what can a mouse of a girl like you do?
I could go outside and play. Grandfather, where will I sleep? I know. Could I sleep up here? I could make a lovely bed right here in the hay.
Here, use this.
Thank you, Grandfather. Grandfather, will you hear my prayers?
Prayers are to God. No one else need hear them.
Dear God, please make the grandfather like me, and please make me a good little girl. Amen.
Dear God, why have you sent me this child? You best of all should know that I can't keep her.
Would it be all right if I went down to visit the grandmother today? Would you like to come with me?
It's a long ways down. I haven't done this for a little girl for so long. You should get started.
Are you sure you can get along without me? If you need me,
I'll come find you.
Who's there?
good morning, Grandmother. It's me, Heidi.
Heidi, come here, child. Oh, your cheeks are warm from the sun. I knew the Om would be good for you. Are you happy, Heidi?
I think so.
Well, how is the grandfather?
Well, why is he so angry?
Your grandfather misses your mother very much, and he blames himself for her being gone.
But my mother's death was an accident. It wasn't his fault.
Oh, you are so much like your mother. Give him time. Grandmother! Peter! This is Heidi. She's come to live with the grandfather.
The grandfather, she can't,
okay.
I have to go get the goats and take them up to the high meadow.
Goats? High meadow?
Peter is the village goat herd, as his father and his father's father.
Do you always want to be goat herd?
Of course that's what I want. It's very important, you know.
I just want a place to call my own.
You're cuckoo. Everyone has that.
Not me. With Aunt Data, we're always moving. It was awful. Now, she has left me with the grandfather until she can find another place for me to live.
Well, do you want to come with me? I mean, if you think you can keep up, maybe we'll see the eagle. He has magic in his wings.
Magic? Really?
When he flies overhead, you can make a wish, and that wish will come true.
This is true, Heidi.
The arm is full of magic. Listen for its spell. See it as the wind blows through the trees as well. Watch the gentle grass move quietly and calm. As they grow, you can know the magic of the arm.
Wisdom in his song. Distantly you can see the eagle beyond. Hear the eagle, watch him fly. See his magic omen. Make a wish and close your eyes. It only lasts a moment.
If you find her feather, hold it in your palm. On your turn you can learn the magic of the all.
The all is close to heaven, God is everywhere. Pray unto the Father, He will hear your prayer. As mighty as the thunder, as gentle as a song. Miracles are magic too, the magic of the all.
The eagle, watch him fly. See his magic omen. Make a wish and close your eyes. Only lasts a moment.
The all is full of magic as the eagle's song.
For anything?
Just believe and He will bring magic in His feathered wings. The magic of the
Do you think he will come today?
He comes nearly every day.
If I see him, I know what I'll wish for. I'll wish for a place of my very own, and that the grandfather will like me, and that Aunt Data will never come back. And then I'd wish that I could go to school and learn how to read and write.
Those are silly wishes. I can't read.
Why don't you go to school?
I don't need to go to school to learn about goat herding. I know all I need to know already.
But if you knew how to read, you could read about romantic places.
Romantic?
And then magic places.
I live in a magic place. I don't need to read about them.
Peter, do you want to be ignorant all your life?
What's ignorant?
At least I'll learn how to read, and maybe I'll teach you to read.
Well, when I'm grown, I know one thing.
What's that?
I know that I'll not marry you.
Why not?
'Cause you're silly.
Maybe when I'm grown I won't be silly.
Probably will. Girls never change. Now, are you coming with me or not?
I have to ask the grandfather first. Maybe I can come tomorrow? Father Richter! I'll go get the grandfather. Grandfather, you have a visitor!
Good day, Jonas. I came to see how Heidi was doing. She seems happy. Jonas, have you given any thought to... Now, Jonas, let me finish. I'm only concerned for Heidi. I want you to move back to Dorfli.
I suppose to be a man of the cloth, you also have to be a dreamer of dreams.
So that she can attend school. The winters up here are too harsh. No place for a child. Heidi needs to be able to...
I know what Heidi needs. I'll not have what the good people of Dorfli. I will not have any of what their kind has to give her.
Well, Heidi needs to be allowed to give her...
Heidi is fine the way she is. I'll not have any of what their kind has to offer. If I want your advice, I'll ask for it. Until then, you can take your sermons and...
Now, Jonas, I didn't mean to upset you. It's just that... Well, I'd better be going. But please, think about what I have said.
Father Richter, are you leaving?
I'm sorry, I must.
Can't you at least take some bread and cheese with you?
Oh.
It's a long way down.
Heidi, you are good medicine for us. It's only because we care that we say anything at all.
I know. Now be gone with you.
I'm going. But I'll be back.
Yeah, we can be sure of that.
Grandfather, what did he mean by,
It's only because we care.
care about what?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
I found this book in a cupboard.
Oh, that was
Will
your
you read it
mother's.
to me?
That was your mother's.
It has such pretty pictures in it. What's this one about?
You tell me. What does it say?
I don't know. I can't read.
Nonsense. What's this word say?
I told you. I don't know.
You mean Tata never taught you how to read?
We were never in one place long enough for me to learn.
You even know your letters. I suppose I'll have to teach you myself.
Oh, thank you, Grandfather. I never want to leave here ever, ever.
Is that all little girls are good for, is hugging and kissing?
Yep.
We'll start first thing in the morning, and until then, now it's time for bed.
Good night, Grandfather.
Good night.
Dear God, please make the grandfather like me. And please make me a good little girl. Amen. And please make Peter like me, and that I can learn to read and write. And that Aunt Zeta will stay in Frankfurt forever and ever. Amen. Again.
God, why have you sent me this child? You best of all should know that I can't keep her after I have failed 2 children of my own. Her mother you have taken, and my other daughters grown to hate me. Why should I now help the child You've cursed to be alone when you could have saved them. God, do you punish me still? Haven't you punished me enough? I could never have the life I had before. She is here reminding me that I have closed that door. Or is she here because you're giving me a chance to live once more? Dear God, why have you sent me this child? You best of all can show me how to keep her. Please let her stay. Help her to stay.
Grandfather, are these here for me?
Heidi, I hope you like them.
Grandfather, they shall always be here where I belong. Thank you for making these. I think it feels like Christmas. These are the best gifts anyone has ever given me. Grandfather, here is the place for me. Aunt Data.
Hello, Father. I can see you made the best of your responsibility towards Heidi.
I have, and I intend to continue.
Well, like I said, I've made other arrangements for her.
You shouldn't have bothered.
Well, I have found a lovely home in Frankfurt with a relative. You might know him, Richard Sesemann.
I don't care what you found.
But Herr Sesemann is a wealthy widower with an invalid daughter about Heidi's age.
You're selling her into slavery.
He will treat her like his own daughter.
Yes, like an invalid. But I'll not have it.
Well, she will be educated by the finest teachers, have fine clothes, and she will grow up to be a lady.
Heidi doesn't need to grow up to be a lady.
Well, like you said, the Alm is no place for a child.
Go ahead, take her. Take your fancy talk, your fancy clothes, your feathery hat, and be gone with you. I never want to see your face on this Alm again. Go on, be gone.
No, Aunt Data, please. Please, I want to stay. Grandmother, don't let her take me, please. Aunt Data, no, I want to stay. Grandmother, no, no. Grandmother. Grandmother, I want to stay. No, Aunt Data.
And I should have known that I would see this day. An old man's foolish dream is not enough to make her stay. Is it fair for you to send her here and then take her away? Dear God, Heidi!
You summoned me, sir.
Yes, I've asked Dr. Rybus to come by this evening. He should be arriving any time now.
I'll be looking for him. Is there be anything else, sir?
Let's see. Yes, ask Fräulein Rottenmeier to join us. I would like you to be here too. I have some news that will affect all of us.
Is there anything wrong, sir?
No, nothing wrong. Fräulein Rottenmeier?
Yes, sir. Fräulein Rottenmeier.
Oh, Sesamin.
Fräulein Rottenmeier, sir.
Yes, welcome. It's nice
How
to
do you-
see you. Please have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And pardon me, I'm right in the middle of something here.
Hello, Doctor. Dr. Rybus, sir.
Doctor.
Doctor, I'm so glad you could be
I'm glad to be here,
Thank
Richard.
you very much.
What is all this secrecy about?
There's no secrecy. Just that I've been talking with the doctor and I've made a decision
Oh,
that will
is it
affect all of
serious?
us.
Is Clara going in for surgery?
No, nothing like that.
Then why did you summon the doctor, if not for Clara? Are you ill?
No, I'm fine, Fräulein. If you will allow me, please, I'll explain everything.
Of course, forgive me.
I have been informed that a relative of mine is in need of a home. She's the child of my late brother. Her name is Heidi. He and his wife were killed in an unfortunate accident several years ago, and Heidi is the only survivor.
Oh,
Heidi's
how
aunt
horrid.
can no longer care for her and was forced to leave her with her grandfather on a remote mountainside in the Alps.
Poor girl.
Until she could make other arrangements. Therefore, I felt obligated to take the child into our home and provide a proper upbringing. Here, she has no formal training, and I have no idea if this is a bigger undertaking than any of you should be able to bear. That is why I have called you all together.
Doctor, what effect would having another child in this house have on Clara?
Well, we all know there's nothing physically wrong with Clara. Another child might help her get her mind off the loss of her mother and influence her to walk again.
Sir, may I ask you a question? Are you sure we should take this child? Raised on the alm, she'll be anything but calm. Can we keep her running wild?
She's only been there for the summer. I doubt she's been ruined in that time. Still, just the same, she may need to be tamed. Sebastian?
Sir.
You'll do fine.
Clara is young and often feels lonely. Bringing her here may help her, not only that she's your niece and needs our help, so please, Sebastian, we will help her to adjust. When should we be expecting her?
I am leaving for Paris in the morning, and I am assuming that she will appear during my absence. Fräulein, would you have the staff put together a room for her, please? Any questions?
Will you be long in Paris, sir? I mean, if the child proves to be all that we expect, well, you understand. If she was like, well, you know.
Oh, Sebastian, don't tell me you're afraid of a little girl. Why, I thought you were man enough to tackle the most ferocious animal.
Little girls are different. You can't tackle them.
Well, they should prove to be interesting. I can't wait to see this. Richard, you're doing the right thing. Clara needs a helping hand. And if she proves to be a handful, just call me, and I will help you as I can. Call me as soon as she arrives. She may be malnourished.
That is an excellent idea. A complete checkup is in order. Thank you, Doctor. I'm sure the Fräulein will rest easier knowing that you will tend to the child's medical needs.
Yes, thank you, Doctor.
Sir.
She is my brother's child. I must at least try to do right by her. If there's any trouble while I'm away, I'm sure the Fräulein will tend to it. I have the utmost confidence in her ability to charm the child.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Will there be anything else tonight, sir?
Please call the staff for a meeting. I am on my way.
Have the carriage here 9:30.
Within the week we shall have a guest. Arriving here by stage, a girl near Clara's age, and the house should look its best. She's poor and she comes from the country. Yes, and she'll need clothes.
Everyone knows what this country often wears. Oh, never moves, Chris.
Did you say something, Hildegard?
Yes, I'll do my best. Thank you.
Will there be anything else?
No, you may go. Yes, just one moment. I know that this is going to be a difficult time for us all, but she is our Sesame, so that I hope we should make the best of it. Sebastian, I wanted to thank you. I'm so nervous, can you tell? Another child to train, while the staff complains, I feel it isn't going well.
Fräulein, don't worry, you're doing fine here. Training a child and a staff takes its time.
I wish I felt like you.
In time you'll feel it too.
Sebastian, I hope so. Somehow this little girl may help our Clara. I see what a change we gave. Leave the past behind us, let her remind us what it's like to truly live. Who knows what she'll bring, this Heidi. She can change the way we see the world. Whatever she may bring, may make her never sing, and we'll never try anything. A new hope in life she'll bring. The answer to our every need is this.
Good afternoon.
Would you please tell our assessment that Data Haircell is here?
Do come in. Herr Sessman is not at home now.
Who is?
Herr Sessman is in Paris, madam.
Oh, well, how soon do you expect him back?
I'm not sure. Perhaps the governess has had some word from him. I'll go fetch her. Do sit down.
Are you the king?
Why, my little Liebchen, if only the world could see through your eyes.
Remember what I said.
Yes, Aunt Data, I remember.
Stand up straight, don't touch anything, and try to be okay.
Yes, Aunt Data. Aunt Data, please don't leave me here.
But you will have servants and fine
I
clothes.
didn't use pretty clothes on the wall.
A beautiful room you call your own.
Grandfather gave me a little loft.
How are you doing that?
My place is on my own. And he'll take care of the grandfather. I have to go back.
Heidi,
Please take me back to the grandfather. He needs me.
he can take care of himself, Heidi. Your place is here now. Did you remember what he said? To take you and never come back? He never wants to see you again.
He didn't mean it. He was angry. Besides, he was talking about you.
No matter, your place is here now.
Don't judge too harshly. That is a very intelligent child. And don't be misled by the hat. Fräulein Hetzer.
How do you do?
Good afternoon. I have brought our Sesame's niece.
You must be Heidi.
Yes, ma'am.
I spoke with our Sesame earlier.
Yes, we have been expecting Heidi.
Oh, good. I was so worried. I didn't know what I would do if nobody would take her.
Heidi, I'm sorry your uncle couldn't be here to greet you properly. I'm sure he'll return as soon as he can. In the meantime, you can get to know your cousin, Clara.
And I must get on you. I have a train to catch.
Fräulein Rowenmeyer, I need you.
Goodbye, Heidi. I'm only doing what must be done. You'll make me someday.
I'd like for you all to meet the newest member of our family. This is Heidi. Heidi, this is Tinette.
Hello, Heidi.
Hildegard, Inga, Helga. You've already met Sebastian. This is the rest of our staff. And Heidi, this is your cousin, Clara. Let's leave them to get acquainted.
What is 12 times 8?
What?
Who was the third ruler of Spain?
I don't know.
What year did the Russian emperor die?
Did he die?
They told me you were ignorant, and they were right. Now come here, so I can get a better look at you. What a funny dress.
It's not funny, it's my best dress.
It is too. What's that smell? You smell funny.
I do not.
You smell like... You smell like cheese!
Well, you smell like medicine.
How dare you talk to me that way? Get out of my house! Somebody make her leave! Fräulein, Papa! Somebody make her leave! I don't want you here! Nobody wants you here! Stop! Somebody get her out of here! I don't want her in my house! No one wants you here! Somebody get her out! Ah! Fräulein, Papa!
Ah, you must be Heidi. I'm Dr. Rybus.
Are you a real doctor?
Yes, Heidi, I'm a real doctor.
Is Clara going to die?
No, she's not going to die.
Then why does she have to stay in a wheelchair?
About a year ago, Clara and her family were out on the lake. A storm came up and their boat overturned. Clara's father was only able to save one of them.
Claire's mother?
As a result, Clara came down with pneumonia. She became very weak, but we are hoping that in time she'll be able to regain her strength again.
I'm sorry you said those things to her. I didn't know she couldn't walk.
I'm not sorry. You see, whatever you said to Clara just now made her thrash around. She got so angry that she hit and kicked with her legs. Yes, that is the first time she has moved her legs since the accident.
The first time?
If she keeps it up, she may be able to regain her strength to walk again.
I did all that?
You're good medicine for Clara.
Father Richter says I'm good medicine too.
Father Richter is a wise man. Heidi, how would you like to be my assistant?
You mean like partners? I'd like that.
You may be the treatment that Clara needs now.
But she seems to hate me. I don't see how.
Try and be her friend. We'll see if we can't mend these broken heart that she may walk again. Heidi, you may be exactly what she needs to break these chains that hold her there and finally set her free. She needs a partner. Partners.
There you are. It's been a long day and you need to get to bed. Dr. Rybus will come and visit you another day, won't you, Doctor?
I sure will. Good night, Heidi.
Good night, Doctor. And don't forget, we're partners.
I won't forget. Good night.
Fräulein, when is Papa coming home? This is the third time he's left for Paris since Heidi came.
Oh, I'm sure he'll return as soon as he can.
I wish he were coming today.
I do too. Now, in the meantime, let's move on with our studies. We'll begin with French. Clara, why don't you teach Heidi?
She can't do it.
Go on.
Un,
Oh,
deux,
do,
trois.
trois.
See, she can't do it.
Very good, Heidi. We'll try again tomorrow. Let's move on to our numbers. Heidi, if you had 5 oranges and 3 apples, how many fruit would you have in all?
I don't know.
She can't do that either.
Perhaps this will help. If the grandfather had 5 goats and Goat Peter had 3 goats, then how many goats would there be in all?
Goat Peter doesn't own any goats. He tends 5 from the village and 2 of grandfather's. That makes 7 in all.
Very good, Heidi. See, it isn't any harder than with fruit. Okay, Clara, if you have 6 trees and...
Papa, you're home! Did you bring me a present?
As always, Clara.
Welcome home, sir.
Boy, thank you, Fräulein.
Oh.
And there's one for
The
Heidi,
ribbons.
too.
What?
you, Uncle Richard. Fraulein, look at the pretty dresses Uncle Richard brought us.
Oh, Heidi, it's so beautiful. Should we go try it on?
Can I take your coat, sir?
Yes, of course, Sebastian, thank you. Clara, what's wrong, darling? Aren't you enjoying your cousin?
She hates me. I wish she never came.
Now, Clara, it's difficult for Heidi, too. We are her only family and must welcome her. Hope that you would too.
Oh, Papa.
Perhaps we could try harder to help. For me?
I'll try.
Thank you, Clara.
Uncle Richard, look. Now I'm as pretty as Fraulein.
Well, I can't disagree with that.
It's lovely, Heidi.
Sir, did you say you had something to discuss with me tonight?
Yes, Fräulein. I have to attend a dinner party later this evening, and there is something I would like to discuss.
Yes, sir.
Something to discuss.
Now, you two young ladies have some work to finish.
What's that noise? It sounds like it's coming from outside.
Go see what it is.
Clara, look. It's a baby kitten. Isn't it sweet?
Aww.
Yes?
Oh, my cat.
I believe you've been misinformed. This is not a zoo. I was misinformed. This is a zoo. Retrieve your animal at once.
But I want...
Oh,
What are you two laughing at? Well, if your numbers strike you that funny, why don't we read our reading books? Heidi, could you please grab the book for Clara? Clara, you'll be in first.
The prince glanced her way as she started down the stairs. She was finally at the ball. Would Prince Charming ask her to dance? Oh, Fräulein, wouldn't it be lovely if I could go to the ball? I would be in a lovely silk gown, and...
Yes, with a diamond jeweled crown in your hair, you'd be the most beautiful girl at the ball. If suddenly this house was gone, a palace in its place, our finest dresses we'd have on, made of satin, silk, and lace. Suddenly, from down the hall, we hear the music playing. Then suddenly we're at the ball. If suddenly Prince Charming came and offered you his hand, asked your name and pulled you out, and signaled to the band, suddenly they play their tune, the crowded room starts dancing, and suddenly
Prince Charming bend and give his hand, reaching out to me, and suddenly the music plays. Not only am I standing, but suddenly I'm dancing too.
Suddenly the ruby came, the palace ballroom floor. Would we still act just the same, or would we ask each other more?
Suddenly I'm not myself. I hear the music play.
But suddenly my wish came true. Your sadness overhead, I'd make you stronger sooner. You would learn to walk again. And if I could, I'd change it all, make everything seem perfect. A happy ending for us all.
Have you checked the silverware again? And the library, you looked in there. Everything's accounted for in the kitchen. That covers the whole house. Nothing's missing. This is the third night in a row someone's broken into the house without taking anything. It just doesn't make sense.
Do you think we should summon the police?
Perhaps the time has come. You stay here and I'll go get Fräulein.
This never would have happened if I was in charge. Usually, I think it's a ghost. You know, my friend Johanna, she works for the Hammermeyers. She said they had a ghost when the old man died there. He came back to haunt the house after he sold it to the neighbors. Well, if Sesson hasn't died and they aren't trying to sell his house. Yeah. Well, Frau Sussman has died.
Well, here we are. Now, perhaps we can get down to the bottom of this. Fräulein, it has been suggested that we don't put off calling the police another minute.
We don't need the police. There's been no sign of forced entry. Nothing is missing.
The police will say someone's being negligent and leaving the door open, or it's not being latched properly. There's all those ghosts. Oh, the Himmelsmeyers are a ghost. Maybe it is a ghost. I've never had a ghost before. Why start now? Maybe the grandfather is down in Lyon and is coming to take back Heidi. He was a crazy old man. I heard that when Data came to take Heidi away, he tried to kill her.
Let's be logical.
There's no. Why'd you get into an argument?
There are no ghosts.
I suggest we all take up watch and find out what's causing this, thief or ghost.
Why would someone come here and break into this house and not take any jewels or silverware? Thieves are not the one. Processing has come to take the place of God.
Why don't you two help me and go and look upstairs? Check behind the curtains and the beds.
I won't go in there.
The screams are loud enough to wake the dead.
There's somebody in the house tonight. Who's there? What was that noise? I'm frightened. Fräulein, won't you answer me?
Then don't be worried. There's never need to fear. I'll make sure that everything's all right. Live here, and while your father's gone and protect you, I'll make sure you're safe tonight.
I think I saw a shadow heading down the hall. All these sleepless nights have got to end.
Go in there. You're giving me a scare. You always hear Sebastian.
Someone come
Come on, bring it to Sebastian. Take me to the Sebastian. These are not the ones that the process of it has come. Or I like to play some problem. Someone come and bring it to Sebastian. Here's the one in the These are the ones that the process has come. All these sleepless nights dead. All these sleepless nights.
This isn't going to work. If we stay up all night, we'll be too tired to function in the morning. I suggest we take turns watching through the night.
I'm not gonna stay up all night just to say something that I know to myself. I didn't agree to that when I hired on here. Help me out.
Here, let's use these sticks. Longest stick goes first. Oh, no, I was planning on taking the first watch.
No, I'll go first.
Are you sure? I can sit here and keep you company.
Yes, Sebastian, I'm fine. I have my book and I have this stick. I'll call you if I need anything. I promise.
If anything should happen, use holler, and I'll be here in a flash.
That is very comforting to know, Sebastian. Now get some rest. It'll be your turn next.
Yes, Roy.
Looks like she's still sleeping.
You sent for me, sir.
Oh, yes, I've summoned Dr. Rybus. Please inform me when he arrives. Oh, and tell Fräulein Rothmeyer I wish to speak to her in my study at once.
Fräulein Rotemeyer hasn't been feeling very well, sir, and she's requested that she's not disturbed. She's given me instructions again to take the girls out.
I understand, but please tell her I need to see her in the study at once. I will be brief.
Yes, sir.
You needed to speak to me, sir.
Oh, yes. Thank you for coming. I'm terribly sorry you don't feel well. But I just wanted to know what happened last night.
I didn't know it was you. I thought it was a burglar.
Is that the way you treat all burglars?
Yes. No. I don't know. I was just so frightened. Oh, and I was so relieved when I saw it was you.
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
This house is so lonely when you are not here. And
I sent for the doctor.
we
Fräulein.
both feel so awkward. This is very awkward. We both feel something for each other, and it's just been such a short time since your wife has died. And me, being your employee, I both know. This is not proper. I think it is best for both if I seek employment elsewhere.
No, Fräulein.
Please, excuse me.
I came as soon as I could. What is it, Richard? Is it Clara?
Yes, doctor, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. No, it's not Clara, it's Heidi. She's not eating well, according to the nurse, and she just needs some help.
Oh, child, I don't have all day.
Oh, and here's Hildegard. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Not right at the moment, thank you, but I will let you know. Thank you, Hildegard.
Richard, don't encourage her.
Well, hi, Heidi. Let's see. Heidi, you remember Dr. Rybus, don't you?
Hello, Dr. Rybus.
Heidi, come over here and sit by me.
I'll be in my study.
Heidi, your Uncle Richard tells you that you've been sad. Is there something bothering you?
I don't think so.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me anything?
What do you want me to tell you?
Let me listen to your heart. Ah, listen to this.
What's it saying?
What's it saying? It's saying, I'm sad. I miss my grandfather.
It's true. I do miss my grandfather.
Heidi, what do you dream about at night?
I dreamed that I'm back on the The grandfather is calling me. I tried to find him, but I can't. When I wake up, I'm in Frankfurt again.
Heidi, if I can arrange it, how would you like to visit your grandfather?
Home? To the to see grandfather and Peter and the goats? Can you do that?
Let me talk to your Uncle Richard. I'm sure he'll let you go for a week.
2 weeks.
All right, 2 weeks.
When?
As soon as I can arrange it.
When will that be?
Well, let's go talk to your Uncle Richard right now.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Rybus. I love you.
I love you too, Heidi. Richard?
Please, Uncle Richard, please say I can.
Okay.
Heidi's been having dreams that she's back on the
Hence the sleepwalking.
I suggest you let her go see her grandfather for a holiday.
Of course. A week holiday might just be...
2 weeks would be better.
2 weeks. All right, Heidi.
Thank you, Uncle Richard. I love you.
I love you too, Heidi.
I'm going to go tell Claire and Fräulein.
It would be best if you sent someone with her. Make sure she doesn't continue the sleepwalking. But I'm sure that when she is back on the that will pass.
Oh, that's good. Is there anything else we can do for her?
The rest is up to Heidi.
I'll begin the arrangements at once. Thank you, Doctor.
I'll see myself out, Richard.
Thank you, thank you. Sebastian,
Yes, sir.
tell Fräulein I need to speak to her right away. Tell Tinette to start packing Heidi's things. She's returning to the home.
So it was her grandfather after all.
Oh, what about the grandfather?
The ghost, sir. It was the grandfather calling for Heidi.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, tell Fräulein I need to speak to her right away. Tell Tinette already. I already said it. Something like that. But hurry, she's got to catch a train.
Yes, sir.
Herr Sesemann?
Oh, yes, Fräulein. Heidi is returning to the Alm, and would you mind returning with her? Her homesickness is affecting her sleep.
Oh, so that was it. I should have known. I'm sorry.
But it wasn't your fault.
But it was. I should have seen the signs.
Yes, Fräulein, and you would be willing to accompany Heidi to the Alm and spend the next 2 weeks with her?
Of course.
In Dorfli.
Dorfli?
Yes, it's a small village near Mayenfeld.
Mayenfeld?
I'm sure the train will get you there. Would you mind?
Of course not, Herr Sesemann. This would be a good time for Clara to get used to me not being here.
I was hoping you'd reconsider, but I understand. I will stay here with Clara for the next few weeks. I can have Tinette take over in your place until a new governess can be found.
That should be fine. I can send for my things when I get settled.
And the train comes at 4 o'clock, so if you'd be on it, that'd be wonderful. And I will have some money for the train, and your hotel stay in Dorfli. I'll send a letter of explanation for the grandfather. Fräulein?
Please, Herr Sesemann, thank you so much for your kindness. I will never forget you, or Clara.
Annalise.
Goodbye, goodbye.
I hate you. I never want to see you again. You are so selfish to leave me here all alone while you go around running around the mountain with those smelly old goats.
Oh, Clara.
You won't even think of me stuffed up in this horrid old house. You don't even care about me.
It's only for 2 weeks.
I don't care how long it will be.
Are you even going to say goodbye?
No.
Please? Well, see you in 2 weeks.
Heidi.
I'll miss you, and I'll write to you all about the grandfather and goat Peter.
And I'll write to you about how much I'll miss you. Hurry back, Heidi. It won't be the same without you.
I will, and I'll bring you some flowers from the high meadow.
The driver's here. You don't want to miss your train now, do you, Heidi?
Oh, no, that would not do at all. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Heidi.
Once again, feel the moment leave, you'll see her, but when will she see you? Feel your heart start to swell, and though you hide it well, when will you finally tell her?
Wave goodbye, catch a train, stop your heart from breaking, feel the moment taking you away. Though you know it's best, though your heart protests, you must find a place where you can stay.
I am going home, back to the Alm where I'm sure grandfather still needs me. To the eagle and my friends, to the place where heaven bends and touches earth, where my heart always seems to be.
I
should going home,
stop
back
your
to
heart
the
from
Alm where I'm
breaking,
sure grandfather still will be.
though you know
The eagle and my friends, the place where heaven bends and touches earth, leaving a place again. This time I'm not alone. Frankfurt was nice enough, but then I'd rather be at home. Only a holiday. I know that I'm not staying, but while I'm here, I won't miss anything. Can't you walk any faster, Fräulein?
Heidi, I'm not used to this. It's so beautiful.
Look at the grass so green.
Look at the flowers so... Flowers like this I've never seen. So beautiful and right.
I feel my mother near.
I see why you think it's heaven.
Isn't this mountain wonderful?
Heidi, it's a dream, a beautiful place.
This is the place for me. Hurry, Fräulein, I can see the grandmother's cottage.
Who's there?
Grandmother Heidi.
Oh, Heidi. Oh, Heidi! Did you run away?
No, Fräulein Rottenmeier brought me home.
Fräulein Rottenmeier.
How's grandfather?
Oh, he's very lonely. But that'll change when he sees you.
Hello, I'm Fräulein Rottenmeier.
Fräulein Rottenmeier.
Yes.
Heidi said.
She can't see you.
Oh.
Fräulein, this is grandmother. Do you think you can make it the rest of the way without me? It's easy, just follow the trail.
Heidi, you just can't run off on your own.
Fräulein. She'll be fine. She knows the way. This is her home. You, however, might have to stumble.
Grandfather? Grandfather?
Heidi, you come back to me, and God has heard my prayer.
Oh, how I've missed you.
Heidi, I've missed you too.
I started having nightmares. You were calling for me, but I couldn't find you.
Well, everything's fine now. You're back home on the Alm.
This is Fräulein. She's the one who took care of me and taught me lessons.
Thank you for bringing my Heidi back. I will be forever indebted.
Of course, if Sessman asked me to accompany Heidi back to the Alm, I'll remain down in Dorfli over the next 2 weeks while Heidi spends the holiday here with you. Yes, here is a letter of explanation and some money for her care while she is here.
He wants me to stay.
And you, Heidi, what do you want?
I don't know.
Well, you have 2 weeks to think about that. In the meantime, enjoy your visit with grandfather and get well.
I will.
Make sure he reads that. I'll come by and visit you every few days, but I better be going before it gets too dark. Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye. Thank you for bringing me home.
Heidi, you're back!
Hello, Peter. Did you miss me?
Maybe. You're different!
Isn't it pretty? I have 7 of them.
They've ruined you!
Can I go to the high meadow with you tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know if I want you on my meadow.
Please, Peter, I'm only here for a 2-week holiday. I'll bring some cheese and some of grandfather's bread, and I'll let you have all of it.
All of it? All right, you can come, but no fancy clothing or silly girl talk.
I promise.
See you tomorrow. Heidi, I'm glad you're back.
it's Heidi.
Oh, Heidi, I missed you so while you were away. How are you?
I'm good.
How is grandfather?
He's good.
Good.
J'ai une surprise pour toi.
Heidi, are you speaking French?
Oui, Fräulein, aide-moi.
Oh, well, what are you saying?
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, who come unto me. For there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are they that mourn, for comfort they'll receive. Blessed are the meek who inherit the earth. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
And you're reading too.
Yes, and I can write too. When I go up to the high meadow, I'm going to teach Peter to read. Father Richter!
Heidi! Oh, Heidi, it's so good to see you. Oh, lovely day, isn't it?
Every day is a lovely day now that our Heidi is back with us on
yes.
the arm.
Ah, I see you're reading the good book. Please, don't let me stop you. Read that passage again.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, who come unto me. For there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Well, that was wonderful. I'm on my way up to see the grandfather. Do you think he'll see me?
I think you are probably the only one he'll see.
He talks to me.
Well, this is true.
Well, I'd better be on my way. Good day, grandmother. Heidi. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Oh, what brings you to the arm?
Ah, well, Jonas, I came to see how you and Heidi were getting along.
Oh, we're doing great.
No more bad dreams for her?
No, none at all.
Oh, that's good to hear. I want her to be happy.
Oh, she is.
Sounds like she is indeed. Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I think it's amazing that we are here together today and talking about Heidi.
This is true.
Indeed. Jonas, she can't go back to Frankfurt.
Heidi will never leave again. It happened once, it will not happen twice. I'll not let her down this time.
Jonas, you know this won't be easy, and you will need a helping hand.
If they should come to take him from the arm,
the Lord will help you as he can.
Will he? Heidi was strong and healthy and happy.
Bringing her here has helped you sincerely.
And it's my right to take them with a fight, Father.
The Lord will help us as he can. Then, are you ready to come back to Dorfli for the winter?
I'm not sure the good people of Dorfli would be happy to see me.
Well, shall we let bygones be bygones, my friend, and give them a chance?
Is my old place still vacant?
Ah, it is, and I've been over to see it, hoping you'd come back to us, and it is in good condition. A little work, and it will be ready for living in again. I'll even help you.
Not so fast. I had to think about it. I have to decide if it's right, both of us, Heidi and me.
Jonas, you're doing the right thing. Take your time and hold your ground. If this were mine to love, I wouldn't give it up. The beauty here is heaven bound. Then, how about some of that bread of yours? And when the good book said, man could not live by bread alone, I bet he was talking about your cheese. Come, my friend.
Fräulein! Grandmother, Fräulein Rittermeyer has come to visit us again.
Heidi, how well you look. No more night walks, I take it? That is good. Good morning, Grandmother. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling much better now that my Heidi is home. Heidi, why don't you run along and visit with Fräulein? You can finish reading to me at tomorrow's visit.
Thank you, Grandmother. See you tomorrow then.
Choose.
Heidi, I came to tell you that Clara sends you her love. I received a letter from her today. Here, you may read it if you wish.
Fräulein, how are you? I am lonely here without you. And Heidi, tell Heidi how much I miss her. Won't you hurry home to Frankfurt? Sebastian says he misses the ghost and wishes she would haunt here again. Please tell God Peter hi for me, sending all my love, Clara.
You didn't know you were causing all that trouble, did you?
That's funny, they thought it was a ghost.
Oh, Heidi, I can see why you got so homesick. It is so beautiful. But tell me, can it heal a sad heart?
But no one's sad here, only in Frankfurt.
Well, suppose one wasn't able to leave all the sadness in Frankfurt.
What kind of sadness do you have?
Oh, the kind that follows you, no matter where you go.
Fräulein, how come you never got married? If I was as pretty as you, I bet then Peter would marry me.
Peter, is that who's stolen your heart?
He says he won't marry me because I'm silly. Do you think I'm silly?
Of course not. Men say things like that, but they don't really mean them.
Ladies!
Fräulein, are you liking it here in the Dorfli?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Good.
Father Richter is staying for dinner. You're welcome to stay also if you'd like, such as it is.
Oh, I would love to. Heidi speaks of your bread and cheese as though it were fit for a king.
I'll go prepare the meal.
I'll help you, Heidi.
Oh, that's my Heidi. So, I know that's not an easy climb, so what brings you to the Alm?
I came to see how Heidi was doing. She seems happier than ever. The Alm is good for her. It's good for me, too.
You can't hide from things on the Alm. I know, I've tried. All it's done is made me a bitter old man. Imagine a person who had everything. Love, a good life, happiness. Bold fool thought more of himself than those around him. Pushed them away. Threw away a lifetime of happiness.
There comes a time when it is too late.
It's never too late. You must keep going or you'll become old and alone, like me.
Grandfather, I need you.
Excuse me, Fräulein.
Here I had hoped to see things clearly, make a new beginning. I can't let my heart make decisions I'd regret. But now I think I feel you near me. Perhaps I'm only dreaming. My
forget. From time to time, I think I can remember times when you would hardly notice I was there. Every time my heart would dream you closer, but illusions always disappear. And so my heart has always kept this secret.
I could never tell you.
And so I couldn't stay. I tried to leave, but leaving only proved how much I needed you to stay. When you held me, could you feel my trembling as I touched you? Could you really see? Did you hear the things my heart would tell you? Did you fall in love with me?
There are words I never could imagine.
Dreams my heart had never hoped to realize.
Not until my heart awoke from dreaming could I know the promise in your eyes. When you tell me, could you feel my trembling as I touched you? Could you really see? Did you hear the things my heart would tell you? Did you fall in love with me? Promise me you'll walk with me and hold me in the night.
Promise me forever finds our love still burning bright. There are words I never could imagine. Dreams my heart had never hoped to realize. Not until my heart awoke from dreaming could I know the promise in your eyes. When you held me, could you feel my trembling as I touched you? Could you really see? Did you hear the things my heart would tell you? Did you fall in love with me? Time to stop this dreaming. Illusions have their end. Now I must forget you, for we'll never fall in love again.
Here we are, Clara. Yes, this is it. Your favorite part, Prince Charming. Clara, what is it?
Papa, I am lonely now that Heidi is gone. But I have you near me, and I'll be strong. Though I feel it fade, I wish that she had stayed. I am ill, but I'm not afraid.
Excuse me, sir. I thought this might be important. It appears to be from Fräulein Rottenmeier.
Yes. Thank you, Sebastian. Oh, no.
What is it, Papa?
I must go at once.
What is it, Papa?
All right. Sebastian, where is that man when I need him?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sebastian, pack my bags. I'm leaving on the next train. Please hurry.
Yes, sir.
What is it, Papa? Has something happened to Fräulein?
No, it's Heidi.
Heidi? Papa, what is it?
Suddenly it seems I know how our tale must end. I must go, but I'll bring Heidi back again. Suddenly it seems quite clear, and soon you'll feel like dancing. I'll bring them both back here.
I'm going with you.
No, it's best that I've done it alone. I'll be back as soon as I can, and I'll have Heidi with me. And hopefully, someone else too. Hi, Heidi. It's so good to see you. And it's good to meet you too, sir.
If you've come for Heidi, you've wasted your time. Heidi's staying with me.
I'm sorry that you feel that way. Already, I've started legal procedures so I can adopt Heidi. I will be her legal guardian.
Then you've wasted your time and your money. Heidi is happy here. Not like when she was with you in Frankfurt. If she had stayed with you any longer, she might be coming... Sorry, I only meant...
Well, it's exactly why. Because my daughter is so happy with Heidi, she brings sunshine into our home. Clara misses her and needs her.
Well, I understand your concern for your
Grandfather,
daughter.
I must go back. Clara needs me.
Heidi, if allowed to choose, and only just for you, of all the things we could give, where would you want to live?
On the old grandfather near, but I know that Clara needs me.
Why don't you bring your Clara here?
Grandfather, that's a wonderful idea. Please, Uncle Richard, could she?
Well, under the circumstances, if it wouldn't be too much trouble.
Oh, no trouble at all.
When?
Well, as soon as I can make arrangements.
When will that be?
2 weeks.
1 week.
1 week.
Can you see them yet, Peter? Not yet. Grandfather, didn't the letter say they are coming today?
Patience, Heidi. It's only morning.
I see them, Heidi. Look, they're coming. I see them. It's them. I can see Clara. Clara, up here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at all the flowers. Pick one for me, please. I want to put one in my hair. How do I look?
Beautiful as always.
Oh, there's another one. Pick that one too.
Oh, Clara, settle down. There'll be plenty of time to see everything. And when you get to the high meadow, there'll be more flowers than you can ever imagine to pick. You just wait and see.
Oh, Fräulein, I've missed you so much.
Oh, Clara, I have missed you too.
Oh, it's beautiful. Clara will love it. Grandfather, this is Clara. Clara, this is the grandfather.
Clara, it is so wonderful to meet you. I have something for you.
Did you make this for me?
Yes, the grandfather can make anything.
Thank you, grandfather. I may call you grandfather.
Of
Might
course, of course. I'm everybody's grandfather.
Clara, now you can go everywhere we go. Come on, Peter, help me.
Shall we take her up to see the goats?
Oh, yes, let's. And let's go to the high meadow you've told me so much about.
It's okay. Peter's a good lad. He knows this mountain better than I do. They'll be fine.
That's good.
There. Anybody for some black cheese and bread? Black bread and cheese. Let's get that right. Ah, now I understand.
Well, I'd best be getting home to the grandmother. See you tomorrow.
Didn't I tell you Peter was wonderful? We better get inside. I'll go get Uncle Richard.
Oh, there you are. I thought I'd lost you.
Never, Papa. I'm not apt to wander off and get lost.
That's true. Well, how do you feel about me going to Paris and leaving you alone? I've not done that before.
I'm not alone. I have Fräulein and Heidi and the grandfather. I think I'll be all right.
Oh, good. Well, Sebastian, we better hurry so we can get down the mountain.
Oh, a very good idea, sir. Yes. Little Liebchen, you take care of yourself. And you're having a good time, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Goodbye, Heidi. You take care of the little Liebchen.
I will. Goodbye, Sebastian.
Goodbye, Fräulein.
Goodbye.
We'll see you again.
Look, the eagle. Hurry, make a wish. Oh, it's gone. My wish would never come true anyways. I'll never be able to walk again.
Hear the eagle, watch him fly. See his magic omen.
Make a wish and close your eyes. It only lasts a moment. The elm is full of magic as the eagle song.
You can wish for anything.
Just believe that he will bring magic in his feathered wings. The magic of the elm.
Can the eagle really make your wishes come true? I wished for Heidi to come back, and it came true.
Did you really, Peter? I wish that I could learn to read and write, and it came true. Remember, Peter?
Maybe if we all made the same wish, the eagle's magic will go into making that one wish come true.
That's a wonderful idea.
Would you really do that for me? Of course. That's what friends are for, isn't it? Fräulein!
Heidi, Clara, I've come to tell you that Herr Seseman's trip has been cut short. He's arriving today instead of next week.
Today? But I don't want to leave yet. I've only been here 1 week.
I'm sorry, he's already on his way. I've come to help you pack your things. I too will be leaving for England in just 3 short days.
You can't.
Clara, I must. Please try to understand. You'll be getting a new governess.
I don't want a new governess. I want you. It's because you love my father, isn't it?
Clara, please. I can't go back.
I won't let you go. I'll tell Father to make you stay.
That's enough. Heidi, Peter, please take the Fräulein up to the high meadow. I'll join you shortly. Clara, I've made something for you.
What is it?
It's a walking stick.
I can't walk, and you know it.
It is time for you to stretch your wings like the eagle and learn from the magic of the alm.
I can't, it hurts.
Pain comes from trying. Trying takes away the pain.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone.
You're not alone. You have the eagle.
But... Oh, I can't do it. I'll never be able to walk. Ow. Papa! Papa, I can walk!
Oh, Clara.
Suddenly, my wish came true. It's hard to comprehend, but now I'm well and growing strong. I've learned to walk again. Suddenly, here on the arm, I feel the eagle's magic. The magic here has made me walk.
What are we gonna...
I'm in a dream, I'm floating clouds above. I find myself, or so it seems, surrounded by your love. Suddenly I'm in arms, and everything is perfect. A happy ending for us all.
Even though it's deep inside, my heart has never been so filled with love and happiness. It's hard to understand.
I can hear the music play. Not only am I standing, but now my heart is dancing too.
Well,
I
what
love
are
it
we-
here on the Alm. Do I really have to leave?
What are we gonna do with 2 girls living on the alm?
Grandfather, when I first came to the Alm, I prayed that Aunt would never come back, and that I could stay here forever and ever. When God didn't answer my prayers, I became very angry with him and very sad, and I'm sure you did too. But really, he did answer our prayers.
What do you mean, Heidi?
You see, if Aunt Data hadn't come back and taken me to Frankfurt, I might have never learned to read, so I could read to the grandmother. And I might have never met Cousin Clara, and she might have never walked again. God had thought it out so much better than I knew. I'm glad he didn't grant what I asked for. And if he doesn't do as I ask, I will remember he's planning something much better. Look! The eagle! Feel the magic here. I know that this is heaven.
Your place will always be with those who love you. Now you have found the key.
What do I see?
Your family together, I know